Hey, hello, and welcome back to a big weather update today. It's about to start snowing here actually very soon. So, right now we're just gonna get into everything. So, before it starts snowing, winter storm watch is issued for parts of Texas. 2 to 10 inches of snow is possible. We're gonna head into the winter weather advisories. And that's for Idaho, Montana, Oregon, Washington, Utah, Colorado, New Mexico, Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Illinois, Missouri, Iowa, Michigan, Indiana, and parts of New York. Winter storm warnings issued for parts of Iowa, South Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas, Missouri, Illinois, and Iowa. If I haven't said that already. Severe weather today. Today, no severe thunderstorms. Tomorrow, marginal. Day 3, slight risk. Day 4, 15%. And day 3, 6 through 8. It's not looking too good. So, since today is gonna be a mess, we're just gonna talk about snow. Full potential. You could see snow for parts of Montana, Idaho, Oregon, Washington, New Mexico, Arizona, Utah, Colorado, Wyoming, Kansas, Nebraska, South Dakota, North Dakota, Minnesota, Illinois, Iowa, Wisconsin, Michigan, Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York, parts of Vermont, Massachusetts. You could see some freezing rain for parts of Oklahoma, Texas, Kansas, Missouri, Iowa, Nebraska, Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, Washington, and Michigan. Possibility of some heavy snow for South Dakota, Illinois, Wisconsin, and maybe southern portions of Minnesota. And that's day 1. Day 2 as well, you could see freezing rain all across the board basically. Washington, Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri, Illinois, Arkansas, Indiana, Ohio, parts of northern Kentucky, Michigan, Pennsylvania, New York, New Hampshire, Vermont, Maine, Massachusetts. Then heavy snow is possible for Texas, Oregon, and Washington. Day 3, actually we're going to talk about flash flooding is possible also for Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Texas. Day 3, this is going to be a mouthful to say. We're going to talk about severe weather potential for Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama, with flash flooding possible for Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, Tennessee, and Kentucky. Freezing rain possible for Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri, Iowa, Illinois, Wisconsin, Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, parts of northern Maryland, southern Michigan, if I haven't said that already. It's gonna be pretty insane. Today there's no area of excessive rainfall. Tomorrow, and actually no, there's a high risk of heavy snow with a moderate risk of ice. Tomorrow there's a slight risk of excessive rainfall, high risk of heavy snow, slight risk of ice, and then a slight risk for on day 3 for excessive rainfall, slight risk for heavy snow, moderate risk for ice. So we're gonna take a look at the winter storm severity index. You could experience extreme impacts in parts of Texas. We're gonna if we can list off some cities in Texas. It's basically none, since it's in rural areas. But major impacts are possible for Cedar Rapids, Grinnell, and then Dubuque possibly too. This could be a very significant winter storms up ahead, and so we're gonna head into the probabilities of seeing heavy snow. Right now, you have a high risk for Illinois, Iowa, Wisconsin, South Dakota. None in day 3. Day 4, though, you could see over a quarter of inch of sleet/rain for Missouri, Kansas, Nebraska, Iowa, Wisconsin, and then that's pretty much it for all day 7s. That's in terms of snow, technically. We're gonna take a look at the ice. Moderate risk for parts of Kansas, Nebraska, Iowa, and Missouri. None basically tomorrow. Day 3 is gonna be in Kansas and Missouri. You could see over in like the slight risk areas, but slight risk issued for flash flooding in Oklahoma, Missouri, Arkansas, Texas, and then day 3 as well. Same for Missouri, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Louisiana, Texas, and Tennessee. This has been very long because of how much stuff I have to I think that should be it. We're gonna be giving you some clips of the winter storm since it's basically here. Heavy snow is being reported around 50 miles away from me, I believe. 50 to 40. And it's right now heading in my general direction. Could transition to sleet. And yep, snow band's moving in. So I'll see you probably tomorrow, maybe later. It depends on what happens. Depends. So goodbye.